Kawasaki has a long-held and very well-earned reputation for making motorcycles for complete nutbags. Last time this company put H and 2 on a tank next to each other back in the 70s, it was a 750cc two-stroke triple that was only good at one thing, scaring the crap out of people. And now, for 2015-16, there's this, the new H2, a petrol-powered laxative for a whole new generation. You know the numbers. We all know the numbers. This bike is legendary. Its signature silver mirror finish deflects laser beams and police radar. It looks for all the world like the armoured phallus of Batman himself. 1/3 of its entire frontal area is dedicated to air intakes because there's a 130,000 RPM custom-designed impeller forcing 1.5 bathtubs full of air every second into the gaping maw of a 1000cc inline-4 combustion engine. This supercharged rocket ship is the only forced induction motorcycle currently in production, and it makes upwards of 200 horsepower straight out of the crate. But the engine is so over-engineered that a simple software update to the ECU can boost that north of 250 horses at the rear wheel. And I think most people would agree, that's adequate. And that's all lovely, but of course, none of it means a thing if this bike doesn't go like 1,000 angry bastards. And there's only one way to find that out. Joe, can you just give me a bit stuck, mate? Gotcha. Yeah, hang on, I got the. No one needs this kind of acceleration. In fact, I'd be surprised if there's any people out there who can even bloody use it. You see a straight bit. Ah! There's no more straight bit. Oh, thank Christ for these brakes and the ABS. Because this is a terrifying bike. This is not a bike for slow, tight corners. At 238 kilos, it's 42 kilos heavier than the ZX-10R. And while the throttle response is a little bit snatchy in third gear, it's downright vicious in second and first. I couldn't hold up a nice Civilized second gear wheelie. And I'm not ashamed to admit it either, because Kawasaki's own professional test rider told us he can't do it either. The thing just wants to bash your teeth in. Jesus! That's f***ed. Indeed, if you really want to get somewhere in a hurry, third gear's where it's at, because it gives you enough control to go really, really fast. I do love the sound of that little supercharger chirping. Get off the gas. Jesus. Maybe a little bit. So yes, when the engine's screaming, the H2 is every bit as extreme as its reputation. What's interesting though is that in the lower rev range, it's as smooth and tractable and flexible as any 6-cylinder tourer from Honda or BMW. In fact, this would be an awesome engine for a schizophrenic touring bike if it didn't gobble petrol like I gobble pies. 25 miles a gallon was the best figure we saw, which makes it slightly thirstier than one of these. Yes, that's actually called a big horn. These guys aren't even trying to pretend anymore. The H2 will set you back about 25 grand US, which is a heap of money for a sports bike, but still peanuts next to most four-wheeled toys, and you can certainly see where the money's gone. Apart from that one-of-a-kind engine, the H2 rocks top-notch massive Brembo brakes, beautiful KYB suspension, an electronic Öhlins steering damper, 3-level traction control and a fantastic ABS system. Not to mention those beautiful sticky Bridgestone RS10 tyres, which should last you all day. The dash does look a bit last year for such a high-end machine, and there's only one seat, so you'll only be scaring the body fluids out of yourself. But you can't deny this thing looks $1 million. It's beautifully put together and it really doesn't feel like any expense has been spared. This is a special machine for special people with special needs.